Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to serve anyone who's looking to level up their situation. This show helps raise the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts, those who want more out of life, those who want to do more, those who want to be more, those who love the thrill, the joy, and the connection of what these high performance engines bring into our lives. Because holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good freaking person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Man, today we're going to be talking about a mindset approach that I adopted a long time ago, and it's one that has really helped me perform consistently at a high level. It's one that has helped me get promotion after promotion. It's one that has helped me elevate my salary, how much I make. It's one that has really just was a sole key contributor into climbing the corporate ladder. It really was, man. And what I'm referring to is this outlook on life of how you do one thing is how you do everything. And the reason why this works so well is because it takes out the guesswork on how you should perform and with what kind of effort you should perform with, right? Like if you approach life with the mindset of how you do one thing is how you do everything, then you should never have to question yourself on whether you're doing the right thing or not, right? Now, let me clarify this because people could kind of like take this the wrong way. This how you do one thing is how you do everything type of mindset approach, this is for high performers, and it's not a mindset of mediocrity. Like it really isn't. Because sure, like if you half-ass the things that you do and then you apply that approach to everything else in life, then you ain't gonna get very far in life, right? You really aren't. And in fact, you'll easily be classified as a person who never does anything. Like you'll be classified as a person that is unreliable. You'll be classified as a person that guy just barely gets by. But on the other hand, if you do everything to the best of your capabilities, if you always give it your all, like if you always go all in with everything you do, my friends, then over time, what happens is that you end up creating a lot of success for yourself. And not only that, but when people see that, people see you fucking performing at a high level, people see that how you do one thing is how you do everything, and that's just how you operate, your credibility with your peers increases to a whole new level because they're like, yo, this fucking guy is always on his A game. And so who doesn't want to be known as the guy who they can always count on, who can always come through, who can always like, yo, that guy's always on fucking fire, right? Like we all should want to like aspire to be that guy, and we can be that guy, all right? And so let me say this, embracing this mindset of how you do one thing is how you do everything. It's all about going all in with everything that you fucking do, right? Like for example, like let's say you're washing the dishes. Well then, it's up to you to wash the dishes to your best of your capabilities, to fucking make sure that you get every single spot on those dishes, right? And this means that you leave those dishes squeaky clean. And then when you're done washing those dishes, that you actually dry them and that you put them away, right? Like doing the whole process. And like another example, let's say you're doing a workout at the gym, like then you're gonna be giving your all with every set that you do. Like you're not gonna be half-assing it. You're not gonna be cutting short on the set. And as a matter of fact, you're probably gonna be doing one more rep than the ones that you're intended to, because that's just how you are. That's just, you're a high performer. You go the extra level. You go the extra step. You out to perform the person that you are right now. You're out like, it's not that we're in competition with anybody else. I truly believe that we're only in competition with the person that we were yesterday. Always striving to be better than we are every single day, right? Let's say you're having a conversation with someone, then giving them your full attention is really going all in here, right? And yes, that means listening to understand and not just listening to respond, because I know you've been in those conversations where like, and it's happened to me, and like I've really had to grow my aspect of really just being present and trying to understand, right? You know, someone's talking and you immediately you see the other person, or maybe you even, like I used to do this and I still fight myself to this day, trying to respond right away, trying to respond. I'm like, yo, I literally have to talk myself, like, yo, relax, understand, what is he trying to say? Give a moment to process. And then when he's finished his talking, don't like talk right away. Give it 1 or 2 seconds so that the conversation can flow, right? Not just like back and forth and trying to just respond and you're not really listening to understand, you're just fucking listening to respond. Like, that's not what you want to do, right? And let's say another example is, what about if you're at work, right? When you're at work, give it your all with everything that you do, man. Like, this is how you'll get those raises. This is how you'll fucking get those promotions. Like, don't just show up on time. Show up at least 15 minutes earlier than you're set up to do, so that you can get there, you can be calm, you can set yourself up, like you can, you know, organize your desk, you can just be, you know, calm, collective, and then by the time that your start time is actually scheduled to hit, you're already there, fucking ready to rock and roll. Like another thing at work, like minimize your phone's distractions. This is a big one, like especially nowadays with social media and everything. Like, it's so easy to always be checking your phone. Bro, if you're there to work, then fucking there to be work. Like, put in the work. This, like, you could really set yourself apart by being intentional with what you're doing. If you want to look at your phone, then do it on your break. But if you're there to work, let's get to fucking work, right? And then without a doubt, this one always, like, you know, minimize the gossip talk at work. Like, no one wants to be around that gossip shit. And that gossip shit is not what leaders do, man. And if you want to get promotions, if you want to get raises, then you gotta be the fucking leader that you need, right? That you needed. And sometimes we don't have those leaders in our life. So that's why we have to grow into those leaders so that we can be the leaders for the people coming up. And that's what I did, and that's how I ended up getting promoted so much, because it was never about that this guy's gonna take my job. It was all about how can I grow so that we can all grow together, so that we can help the company make more money, so that we can help the company thrive, right? And so being a team player really helps the business succeed. Like, don't just show up to collect a paycheck. Like, a lot of people do this, and that's the wrong mindset. That's the wrong approach. Like, actually help the business thrive, because when the business thrives, you thrive as a result too. Like, and a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't correlate the two. They just think that, oh, I'm there and like I'm just there to clock in and whatever. But bro, if you're not making the business money, then how do you expect the business to thrive? And how do they expect them to fucking pay you well if you're not going above and beyond, right? Like, adopting the mindset of how you do one thing is how you do everything. Will, like, with your career, like with how you make your money, with your job, with your professional life as a whole, and your personal life too. But right now we're talking about your professional life, your career. It's exactly how you're gonna get those promotions. It's exactly how you're gonna get those raises. It's exactly how you're going to climb up that ladder, my friends. Like, this is what worked for me. Like, just how you do one thing is how you do everything, and do your fucking best. Like, it really is. And the problem is that people are like, oh, they do a little good, and then they're like, oh, but I haven't gotten anything, it's only been a month. Bro, fucking month, like, bro, put that work in for at least 6 months. You're gonna be like, holy shit, people are gonna look around and be like, yo, this guy's fucking killing. You do that shit for a year, and then at the end of the year, the review hits, and you're like, yo, look at what I, you'll have substantial facts so that you can earn that fucking promotion. Not just say that you want it, you gotta earn it. When you back it with facts, it's gonna come. It really is. Like, another example is like when maybe when you're with your spouse, like, treat her right, treat him right. Like, I'm big on this, man, and I feel like I've come such a long way in my relationship. I used to be the type that always snapped, and I was like hot-headed and all up into my emotions, and thankfully my wife put up with that. But I'm such a better man now, and I'm fucking evolved so much from that. I'm so far from that dude, right? And so, like, have patience with them. Like, and know that maybe if they give you a fucking smart remark or like a little attitude when you see them at the end of the day, maybe it's probably because they had a fucking shitty ass day at work. Maybe they had a fucking, some shit go sideways, and like they're getting home and they're all flustered and they just need to decompress, and they didn't mean to fucking blow up on you, but it's just what happens, right? And so treat them good. Like, be able to, like, just put yourself in other people's perspective, and like when you treat them good, not only treat them good when things are good, but treat them good when things aren't so good. And that's what builds true character. That's what like makes your spouse, whether you're a man or a woman, look up to you and be like, man, you always keep their cool. It's like, man, I look up to them. Like, I want to be like them. And like I would look at, older people that have been in longer relationships, and look at how patient they were and how they thrived. And I'm like, bro, that's how I want to be. Because I truly want to be with my woman forever. And so I want to make sure that I never stop growing, and that we always keep evolving, and that our love keeps fucking strong, burning strong, right? And so it takes commitment to really act and apply this mindset. Like there will be times when your mind will want to make you play small. Like we're human. It's gonna happen, right? But I'll tell you this, like when it happens, are you gonna be doing just enough to get by? Like don't do just enough to get by. Like this is exactly the time when you need to fight it, right? Because I'm like telling you that we're all human and it's gonna happen. Like you're gonna want to play small. Your mind's gonna want to trick you. Your mind's gonna be like, yo, just fucking take it easy. All this shit. And when all those fucking negative thoughts come to your mind, this is exactly when you must fight the villain inside of us and set the example for yourself and be like, no, fuck you. You want to play small? Go fuck off. This is not what we do. This is not who we are. This is not our identity, right? So you want to push through so that you can do more and you can be more, man. And especially if you're someone who people that count on you, like whether it be your family, whether it be your coworkers, whether it be your friends, man, set the fucking example of how to live. Like don't just live, but thrive. Feel alive. Like be willing to operate at a high fucking level. Raise the bar. Raise the standard. Like set the standard so fucking high that people are like, yo, damn, that motherfucker's always on fire. I want to be like that guy, right? Because when people see that you're doing more and being more, they're all going to want to start to level up too. I've seen this. I've gone through this. And I still see it. I see people who are fucking doing better than me and will set the bar way higher than I do. I'm like, yo, I need to fucking step it up. I really do. And so know that mediocrity is a broke ass fucking mindset. Like you don't want to do that. You don't want to be that. Fuck that shit. Like you don't want to have a fixed mindset. Fuck that. What you want to do is you want to be able to have a growth mindset. You want to be able to evolve. You want to know that your capabilities can always improve. You're not, you just because you got those cards, it doesn't mean that you can't play the shit out of them. You really can, right? We're here to fucking win, my friends. And so remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything. That is how high performers think. That is how high performers act. And it's really how high performers continuously level up their fucking life. So let's get to work. You got this shit, man. Let's fucking go and get it. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling out all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're all meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do, my friends. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level the fuck up is the mission that God has tasked us with. Join me on this journey while we empower our people to do more and to be more. Man, and if by any chance you still haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and grab that scramble button so that you never miss another episode. And if you connected with today's message, my brothers, my sisters, I'm asking you, please share this on your story and tag me at Wide Open Randy, because those are the actions that help more gearheads to see and hear about this podcast, and it's how our community really grows. I'll catch up with you guys in the next episode, but till then, live your life wide open, my friends. Peace.